Welcome to Wall Street Live Chat interview with Mr. Brian Jenkins, the Vice President of Gold Mining USA Incorporated, OTC pink ticker symbol GMUI. Brian, welcome to Wall Street Live Chat.
Good morning, Matt. Thanks for having me on the show.
Well, we're sure glad that you could make it. Could you describe to our audience what your company does?
Company is focused specifically on the acquisition and development of valuable mining properties throughout Nevada and Australia.
And why are you focused on Nevada?
Well, gold mining in Nevada is booming, as everybody knows. And recent studies have shown that Nevada is the fourth largest producer of gold around the world. And also supplies up to 90% of all gold that's purchased throughout the United States.
Wow, I didn't know that. What is the makeup of your board of directors, please?
President and CEO Alan Muller, with Chairman and Secretary Morris Byrne, and myself as Company Vice President. We all have extensive experience in the public market.
Could you describe to our audience your business objectives and plans?
Our plan is to introduce up to 5 valuable mining properties to the company in 2013. We plan to purchase these companies with our restricted stock only.
Well, that's great. Regarding your business plan, what stage would you describe your current operations?
We're in development stage right now and focusing further on the acquisition of mining properties that are near or currently in production. The company has recently purchased a 20-acre mineral right claim in Esmeralda County, Nevada, in the heart of the metallic goldfield mining district, which the 43-101 geological report on the property will be completed in the next 7 to 10 days. GMUI has also recently secured the option to purchase a 160-acre gypsy mine in Nevada. The gypsy mine has a current geological valuation of about $360 million. Further mining properties are going to be expected to be introduced to the company, as we progress throughout the year.
Wow, you have a lot going on, that's for sure. Now that you're venturing into the next stage of your business plan, what are your expectations in the short term?
What our expectations are, the business plan, as you know, like any other successful company, is constantly evolving and adjusting to what would bring our shareholders their most maximum benefit. Currently, we are a debt-free company, and as such, we're going to maintain and elevate from that level for certain.
Well, being debt-free is quite an achievement nowadays, that's for sure.
Indeed.
Do you have any strategic alliances or partners?
No, not at this stage, but we're constantly and ever so more in discussions with contractors, milling owners, and excavation companies for the purposes of further developing our existing properties.
Okay. And what are your long-term goals, say 1 year and 5 years from now?
Well, as mentioned, we would like to introduce 5 mining properties to the company in 2013. GMUI will look at raising funds through private and public offerings, and money raised will be used for continuing mining permits, geological reports, where they're required, and mining equipment for future production. We would like to see GMUI as a very successful mining operations company within the next 3 to 5 years.
Well, that's great. Now, for your potential investors and shareholders, could you describe what your current share structure is?
The authorized of our company is 200 million shares, and the shares issued and outstanding currently sit at 2,105,356, with a float holding only 304,676.
Okay, and could you describe your website for our audience?
It has fruitful information, and we encourage any potential as well as existing shareholders to take a visit to it at www.goldminingusainc.com, and it will have updated data ongoing as our ventures continue.
Okay, thank you. Now, is this the best resource for potential investors to learn more about your company?
Most definitely, yes. As mentioned, it's ever evolving and always has updates as we progress.
What do you think makes a good investment for potential investors?
On our company, GMUI is very attractive for potential investors, as there are low numbers in the float and the shares outstanding, and again, we are debt free. We will continue to negotiate to introduce valuable mines that will help create jobs throughout the U.S. as well as Australia. But specifically, we have such a tightly held float that it's got a benefit for any potential and existing shareholders.
Oh, great. Well, Brian, we thank you for joining us today. We also covered a lot of information. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I would just personally like to thank all the listeners for their time, and bear in mind our symbol constantly is GMUI, and we look forward to further communications with potentials as well as the public in general.
Well, thank you again for coming. We appreciate it. And for our listeners, that ticker symbol is GMUI. Check out the website, and there's a lot of information to go over there, and they'll keep it updated for you. And we'll see you next time for an update, Brian, I hope.
Indeed. Thanks, Matt. Thanks again.
Okay. Bye-bye.